All right, so been a pretty nice hike so far. After you pass that bridge area, it gets a little steep, winding through some rocks, but it's been partly cloudy, so it's been nice and cool. Sun's starting to come out, so hopefully by the time we get to Colchuck, it'll be cleared up a bit. Beautiful views, waterfall coming down from that mountain over there. Still on the incline to Colchuck, and pretty scenic so far. Lots of nice streams and waterfalls. Coming up on one here, and one of my favorites right before you get to Colchuck, so make sure to stop and enjoy that one. All right, so I have a little clearing here, and you can see Dragon's Tail right here. So I'm gonna get to Colchuck, take a little break, swim a little bit, climb Asgard, set up camp, and then climb this in the morning. All right, nearing the top, just a little bit more to go. Beautiful view over here. All right, starting to get my first views at Colchuck. It's very turquoisey today, so you can see it there. About to break out from the trees, and it'll be a nice view. Well, took a nice little dip in Colchuck. Gonna eat some lunch, dry off, and then climb Asgard. All right, still making my way around the lake to get to the boulder side. And at the boulder side, we'll then cross over the boulders so you can kind of get an idea and see where I'm headed. And right here where those boulders are over there That's where we're gonna have to jump over some boulders and cross over, and it's not too bad. You just have to watch your step. So after I cross the boulder field, what I'm gonna do is, actually there's a little stream there, and I like to top off my water bottles there, going up on Asgard, and that's gonna help me to stay away from the little waterfall area. It can be dangerous, especially if there's still some snow and ice there, but you wanna go to the left as you're heading up Asgard, stay away from that waterfall, and yeah, it's not too bad. Just take your time, take breaks, and you'll be up there. Alright, beautiful views. Most of the boulder fields behind me. Not too bad. Just follow the cairns. So now headed up Asgard. A little bit more ways to get there. All right, I made it up here to the top of Asgard. This right here is Dragon's Tail Peak. So tomorrow, that's gonna be the goal. I'm gonna wake up early and gonna attempt to climb that. And there's a nice little lake right here as well. So maybe after a successful attempt, I'll take a dip in there. Looks pretty cold, fed by all that snow. So anyways, gonna go a little bit further into the core and go ahead and get a campsite. All right, so made it to my camp spot for the night. I am right next to Isolation Lake, so I have a pretty nice camp spot here with a nice view. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the tent set up, and then I'm going to go ahead and see if there's any trout in here. So I'm gonna do a little bit of fishing, check it out, maybe cook it up if I do catch anything, and might even jump in and rinse off if it's not too cold. So go ahead and set up that tent now. All right, had a nice little swim here. Went in the smaller of the two lakes for Isolation Lake, just because it was easier to access. And it had this snow here, so made it for a little extra cold. But anyways, it was nice to cool off and rinse off after the hike up Asgard, being all sweaty and dirty from that. So that was refreshing. So doesn't really look like there's any trout or anything in here, but I'm gonna throw a few casts and see nonetheless. All right, so no fish also in the other half of Isolation Lake, and because it's been frozen for a long time, just thawed out, that's probably why. All right, you can also see little Annapurna right over here, and I'm going to also summit that here probably after I do dragon tail, at least attempt to do dragon tail there. So gonna head back to the campsite. Mosquitoes are getting a little bit bad, but anyways, beautiful area here. Really blessed to get a core Enchantments and go ahead and camp here. So gonna camp right here by Isolation Lake for the night. All right, so no fish tonight for dinner. I threw the one back in Colchuck just because I didn't want to hike up Asgard with a dead fish. So we're going to use these meals here. I have Packet Gourmet, which is a big burrito with fajita chicken. So I've never had that. I'm excited about that. And then Wild Zora are paleo meals. This one's beef chili. So that one's pretty cool. And I know these work out really well. This one's really healthy. And so I like that. And going to go ahead and get some water and then go ahead and heat these up. I can't get over just really how beautiful the upper core is. Love these mountain peaks here, and especially those lakes here that we were just basking in earlier and getting to swim in. So awesome view. I really enjoy, if you do get a core permit, to camp here at Isolation Lake. It's really nice, and then go and camp another day in another portion of the core. So, but I really like this upper core right after Asgard. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And if you want to summit Dragon Tail or Little Annapurna, this is a great location to start off. All right, up first is the bedrock chili. See if this is done. Grass-fed beef, that's pretty good. Wow. Tomatoes, bell peppers, cayenne pepper, and grass-fed beef. Really good, really good. Wow. All right, burrito with fajita chicken. So everything but the tortilla. That's really good. Wow. That basically tastes like Chipotle without the tortilla. That's really good. Diced chicken with black beans, brown rice, spinach, roasted corn, cheddar cheese, and Chihuahua hot sauce, which I didn't put in, but Armour was. It's getting kind of cold. I went ahead and put on my little puffy jacket. I only brought a 40-degree sleeping bag, so hopefully that's enough. It says it was going to get down to about 42, but already it feels like it's going to get colder than that. The sun's only going to go down even more, so it's only going to get cooler. So hopefully it's enough, but anyways, should be good. All right, so enjoyed a nice dinner and also enjoyed the sunset going behind the mountains. So now to get ready for bed and wake up early and see if we can summit Dragon Tail.